Hey guys, welcome back from classic work. This site here looks very familiar, does it not? That's right, we're going on another adventure. We're going twice as far in twice as many days, so it ought to be pretty good. I'm gonna have a riding companion with me this time, so I'll make the trip a lot more fun. So let's see what we can get into.
Edit that shit up.
Exactly. Well, we just stopped to eat lunch. Where are we at?
We're in South Haven.
South Haven. Just, was it 30 miles south of Memphis?
No, that'd be like
10 miles south of Memphis, alright. So, we're still heading north, fixing to go through Arkansas and see what trouble we can get into. So, cool. Alright, there you go. We've seen some fields out here, we don't know what they are. Old tree. We think this is rice over here on this side of the road. Not exactly sure. They got some crops I ain't never seen like in Mississippi. So, corn looks pretty good.
We missed the exit and ended up in Mississippi County somehow.
Somehow, yeah, we don't even know where we are. Trying to get back to our GPS marker. Tell you what though, there's some flat ground out here. Looks like we're in the Mississippi Delta. That's different though. That is cool.
You don't see that in Mississippi.
No, we're back into some hills now. We're at the lower part of the Ozark Mountains range, I think. Old 550 been having a hard time pulling some of these hills. But yeah, reminds me just like Mississippi, minus all the hills.
Yeah.
That's all. Same trees, same grass, same bad drivers. Downshifted. There's some showing up hills here.
Yeah.
I think we went down like a 7 or 8% grade here a little bit ago. Pretty steep. God, that looks like damn granite.
That's bad.
That is cool. Carved right out of the hillside. That's neat. You can see where they drilled into it, blew it up. I'm guessing, probably not with dynamite. I'm not sure what they would use for that. Some kind of explosive. That's neat though. That's definitely something you don't see in Mississippi. Heading back, we're going over Truman Lake. You can read that sign. Oh, don't forget to take the cover off. Can you figure it out?
Where's the on button?
It's on right there where you take a picture, you gotta slide it.
Oh,
to the home. Yeah, it's complicated. There you go. On that one, you gotta focus. Like hold down halfway and then snap it. There you go.
Oh, I got another one coming up.
Do what? Oh, got another one coming up. here's the other side of it. This has got to be just a huge ass lake. Take some pictures now. Dang, that road there is pretty rough. A lot bigger in person. Look at all the deer antlers over there. That's crazy. Yeah, that's real appropriate. Amazing stuff. Sorry I had to cut the audio right here. They were playing music and I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. But you can see they had some beautiful murals painted, like this one here that's on the ceiling of the fish swimming underneath with us. I thought that was really, really clever. And this little video right here really doesn't do it justice. If you really want to see it, you got to go see it in person. They've done a lot of neat stuff to it, and while we were there, we didn't even get to see half of the entire place. They were still doing tons and tons of work, and I didn't really check to see what kind of schedule that they had when they were going to complete it, but just a well done place. It is pretty amazing. This was pretty neat right here. This here was the state record for non-typical whitetail. That I've often said that deer don't get that big by being stupid. So no one ever shot this one. They found it, I think, was in 1981. I believe that's right. But yeah, not the prettiest rack in the world. That's pretty ugly, but pretty neat though to see that a deer survived that. This was pretty neat too. All the muskets going. They have their own NRA museum up here, which was awesome. And the sad truth is, I didn't get to film it. I wish I could have, but they didn't allow any cameras inside. Traded my truck for a motorhome, looks like. Well, here she is, sitting pretty in the shop here. Had to move the welder over a little bit to get her in. But yeah, that's going to be a nice addition to the shop. That thing is ginormous. I think the next build we're going to have is a bigger shop, because we're definitely running out of room. So I may have to get clever and like maybe build a second story, because we got plenty of room. We got 16-foot ceilings. So I don't know. Think about that. But yeah, we're gonna get some electrical to this baby and let her fist bang back and forth. I'm sure some of y'all may have seen it, but I know I haven't shown it. I do have a 3-phase rotary inverter now. If you don't know about these, check these guys out at American Rotor. Really good price, and you can have 3-phase, you know, if you don't have 3-phase already. They go from, I think, 1 horsepower all the way up to 75. So no 3-phase too short, pretty much. So this thing's awesome. The way it works is I've got my utility box here that's pulling 2 legs of 110, be 220. That goes into this, and it shoots power to this single-phase motor, and it gives you another leg of 110 or 220. I don't know how exactly that works. But it goes back into the panel, and it's got a bunch of capacitors in here and a whole bunch of junk going on to clean the electricity and whatnot, and then you can run it to a 3-phase panel. And then you've got your 3rd leg. So you got a 3-pole circuit breaker more or less. So this thing is really cool, and you can get a setup for like this for under $1,000, so kudos to that. But how it runs is you got a starter button, you turn over to start, motor kicks on, and there's your 3-phase. Now we have 3-phase. So I got all my wiring run all the way over to the shaper, and I will show you guys how this thing works. Now, I don't have any oil for it. It's really low right now, so I'm just going to run it just a little bit. I don't think just a couple of swipes back and forth will hurt it, but I'm going to try to oil up the ram and get everything kind of a little bit better. I worked on the vise this morning, got it working really well, so we'll set it up and see how it does. Okay, just a fair warning, I've never ran a shaper, so I know it's in gear. So your power is on this little leg right here. We got it on and off, and we'll start it up. Alright, everything's cool. This right here is the electric clutch. When I pull this up, this should move forward. So let's try it. Heck yeah. Now the cool thing about this is you can set it at whatever length that you need it to go. So I got it at its maximum tilt, which is 20 inches right now, and it's at one of its slowest settings. I think it's at looks like 10 ripms, 10 strokes per minute. So that just gives you an idea of how that thing actually works. That is kick-ass. The cool thing about it is you can stop at any point. I can hit it and it'll stop. And it'll pick up right where it left off. Some internal deals. So cool. I'm not going to run it much longer. I'll let y'all see the internal deals, how this thing actually works. It's got a big old bull gear in there with a cam. That thing is neat. I'm going to kill it. I don't want to mess up that oil pump. Let her stroke back. And there you have it. Kill it right here. You can hear a 3-phase motor. It likes to be pulled. You can hear it. You couldn't really hear it when that was running. So walk over here. Cut it off. And there you go. Easy as that.